Well, Pride Month events are ramping up, headed into the weekend. The main event is the Pride March this Sunday. Millions of people will be out there as the community honors the legacy of the 1969 Stonewall Riots. And joining us now, Kazz Alexander, co-chair of NYC Pride. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So it is certainly a busy time for you as you prepare for this year's march. So first off, let's just talk about what attendees can expect this year.
Well, we can expect safety and security first. I think the most important thing that we think about at Heritage of Pride, which is the organization that produces all of NYC Pride's events over the course of this coming weekend, is the safety and security of everybody in attendance. So we're really excited to see everyone celebrate the LGBTQIA plus movement, allies, friends, family. New York City is a welcoming environment, and so we want to include everybody.
And this year's theme, Rise Up, Pride in Protest. So what does this theme mean to you, the community, and beyond?
I think especially at this time of year and in this sort of political climate, this is an opportunity for us to say what we want to say. Pride in Protest is a callback or a recall to, I think, the heritage of Pride movement. And it's okay to show up as you are. We're an inclusive space. So if folks feel free to protest, they can. It is a welcoming environment to say, I think, your perspective. We want everyone to be able to show up as their authentic selves.
And I want to touch on sponsorship. The Associated Press recently quoted a spokesperson from your organization, Chris Piedmont, saying 20% of corporate sponsors had dropped support or scaled back. And then that same report said your team was working to narrow this fundraising gap of $750,000. So I just want to make sure those numbers are accurate. And if so, why was that the case this year?
The numbers are accurate, and our organization, much like many other organizations in the Pride movement, have experienced some shortfalls with regard to our fundraising this year. But we're not federally funded. We're not funded by the state. So I think some of the federal executive orders have sort of scared some sponsors a bit. We've had many sponsors double down and actually support us even further. So we're really looking for support from individual donors, from other foundations who really believe that creating a safe space for everyone is important. One of our most important events this weekend is our Youth Pride, which is for many young people, the very first opportunity for them to celebrate their unique individuality. And so we think it's important for us to continue to create those safe spaces, even if we don't have the funding sources that we've had before. So we're going to try really hard to continue to raise funds however we might.
And so can you talk a bit more just about how the team adapted this year just to work to overcome some of those obstacles?
Oh, absolutely. Just like many other organizations, we have some budget cuts and have to sort of limit what we're doing. So we don't have a huge concert this year, but we will have our free street festival, which is Pride Fest, which is also on Sunday, the same day as the march. So we've had to limit some things in terms of our scope. But like I said, we've had some sponsors who actually doubled down and who are supporting us even more. We're really excited to see those corporations, companies, institutions that are supporting their employees and really naming that supporting the queer movement is still important to them. And so we've actually received some funding in ways that we might not have expected. So that support has been immeasurable this year.
And as we gear up for this big event, the march, can you just talk a bit about what Pride means to you, especially this year in 2025?
Absolutely. This is our 41st year of doing the march. And right now, the Pride movement is just as poignant as ever. I'm a native New Yorker, just like many folks who are watching at home. And for us, I think this means a demonstration of what New York really is about. This weekend, you see the town is sort of painted in rainbow. It has been all month. But this is an opportunity to show, I think, the rest of the world what inclusion looks like. New York is a place that is, even if other folks don't want it to be, the most welcoming city in New York. And I think this weekend and the Pride March is a reflection of that. So we welcome everybody to be themselves. So the rainbow isn't just about, I think, the queer movement, although that is very much the center of it. It's about us being an inclusive space, and that needs to resonate everywhere.
Well, we will see you out there this weekend. Good luck with all those final touches as you prepare. Kazz Alexander, co-chair of NYC Pride, thanks so much for joining us this